Hello and welcome to the Model 401. My name's Ross and here we are today at issue 4 of the Titanic, the Ship, the Legend by Hachette Partworks. So as you can see, we've got some more hull plates here, some more screws and another plastic ribbing for the inside as well. And here at the magazine, on the back, we have some more instructions on how to assemble these parts. And it looks like we're attaching these parts onto issue 2 that we did previously. So now let's have a look at the issue 4 magazine that you have with this issue. And if you can see, we have 4 parts of this issue. We have the Giants of the Sea, the Edwardian era, the Giants of the Sea again, and then the step-by-step instructions. So the first part, the Giant of the Sea, we have the final moments. From 1 o'clock in the morning, it took just over an hour for the ship to go down. The boarding of the lifeboats was chaotic. And here we go, we have some more images here of the chaos of the tragedy sinking. The lifeboats here, which I believe are at New York. Then we have the Edwardian era, and here we have the wireless telegraph, the radio system of the Titanic, and its messages during the shipwreck are sadly infamous. But wireless radio technology was relatively new at the time. So here we have a little bit of passage here about how the radio telegraph worked, of course, which pretty much saved a lot of the passengers that were on the ship at the time to give out warning that the ship was sinking. Then we have a mountain of steel part 2. The vast steel plates were riveted in place of the hull of the ship, but their manufacture is subject to some controversy, and that will be to do with the type of iron that was made to make the ship and the steel that was used. You can see some images here of the Titanic in Belfast. And again, another lovely picture there of the ship, the heroes at the shipyard. Okay, so then we have this side. Port side of the hull, more parts of it. And you've got here we have the lower porthole section, the porthole section, the bow and lower, the connection panel, and 9x4 PM screws, which are here. Okay, so let's get assembling this hull, and we'll see how it all looks together. Okay, so these are all the parts you get with issue 4 of the Build the Titanic issue. You will also need the whole section you had from issue 2 and the Titanic nameplate there for you as well. Okay, so what you need to do, take these whole sections and just like a jigsaw, they should fit together like so. Turn them around. And the holes here, you just need to put in new screws. So take your trusty screwdriver from issue 2. Grab a screw or two. And just slot that in and screw that in tightly as well. Just make sure both pieces are connected tightly. So make sure it's nice and flush. And the same with the bottom hole section. So you just want to make sure you attach it the right way. And it will just clip in underneath there as well. So just grab your screw. And screw that in. Take another screw. And then screw that at the bottom as well. Just want to make sure that's nice and tight. This is where anything coming loose. And I just want to make sure as well, when you're attaching these sections, that these do lip together here. It's like a slight lip in between. Just want to make sure that that is lipped on, or else it might cause issues with the hole. And it should fit flush against that then, once it's all done. Now, last bit is just want to attach the ribbing connector on the inside as well. So with the ribbon connector, you just want to make sure that there's like an L shape here at the bottom, this little flap here sticking out for the next connector. Now as for screws, you want to screw in this bottom one here. Again, screw it in nice and tight to make sure these connections are well connected. This is also, you want to get yourself enough room for the bottom section of the hole, which you get later on in the kit, to attach on here. So you're screwing in this section, this section, this section. And there you have it. So once you've got your kit out all done and all your parts assembled, what you could do is take your Titanic name tag and slot that in here. You may want to glue that in, but it should just clip in anyway. Like so, and there you have it. Your issues 2 and 4 assembled together. So thank you for watching part 4 of Titanic, the Hachette Partworks collection, and I hope to see you on issue 5, which looks to be the whole section and more parts of the connecting engine. Okay, see you next time.